Good evening. Spangler Candy Company, where Lynn and I met in the summer of 1984, has been a part of our lives for over 40 years. I know that Lynn's hard work, his dedication, always wanting the best for the company, and his love for the candy industry is why he is so deserving of this award tonight. On behalf of myself, our family, who are here with us this evening, our friends, and our Spangler family, I am very proud to introduce you to 2025 Candy Hall of Fame inductee, Lynn Wieland.
Good evening and congratulations to fellow class of 2025 Candy Hall of Fame inductees. It's a great honor to be up here with you tonight. It's a heck of a class. Thank you to Teresa Tarantino, the officers, directors, and council members of the NCSA, and a special thank you to my induction buddy, Scott Miller. When I received the call from Teresa in January telling me that I had been selected as a member of the class of 2025, I was humbled, honored to be recognized in this sweet industry that's really blessed me and my family throughout my career. Born and raised in Bryan, Ohio, I was fortunate to grow up in a community with a great family, surrounded by great leaders, great mentors, and great friends. My parents, Bob and Goldie, my dad passed away a few years ago, but my mom is here with us tonight, gave me a really solid foundation. Gave me a really solid foundation. They taught me great values, a strong work ethic, and to be accountable for my thoughts and actions. They also let me create and solve most of my own problems along the way too. And I think that really helped serve me well as I went through the manufacturing pathway. Some of my fondest memories growing up were helping my grandpa Wieland, my dad, my uncles on the family farm, baling hay, helping do whatever was needed. Afterwards, we always had a great meal together and discussed how things went. Looking back on it now with some perspective, I was probably in the way a lot more than I was helping. But they always gave me something to do, and I think at the end, when we talked, it was, looking back, it was where you realize that even though you're doing little things, you help get the work done the right way faster. And so I think about that a lot when we're looking at how we're going to solve problems and how we involve other people in the plant. To my Spangler family and team, I might be the one up here receiving the award tonight, but this would not be possible without all of you. Thank you for always giving me new challenges and opportunities to grow with the business, lessons throughout my career from leaders and mentors like Greg Spangler, Dean Spangler, Kirk Vashaw, Bill Martin, Dwayne Fox, and Pat Hurley have helped me grow both personally and professionally. They've encouraged me to be more involved in our industry and our community, which has helped me grow and build a network with some really incredible people. To John Dunlap, Wendy Staninsky, Doug Myers, Nikki Mosier, Gary Burgrave, and Scott Elick, thank you for your leadership and always looking for ways to help improve our operations and our facilities. To Kirk Vashaw and Bill Martin, I get the pleasure of working with these two great leaders every day. They both ask the best questions. They help lead you to the best right decision for our employees, our business, our shareholders, our community, and our company culture. I'm lucky to count them both as mentors and, more importantly, as friends. Special thanks to Dean and Ann Spangler for your incredible friendship and mentoring throughout the years. When my dad passed away a few years ago, Dean was one of the first people to reach out. You don't know how much that meant to me. He helped me through a tough time in my life, and I love both of you. To Pat Hurley, whom many of you know, Pat always made time to help me become more involved in ISM, AACT, and PMCA. And thinking about Eric's response just a few minutes ago, encouraging everybody in this room, that's why this industry is the way it is, because people continue to help other people. Pay it forward, bring the next generation along. It will be so rewarding. Other industry colleagues that I call when I have questions and who have encouraged me to help us assist with the hard candy portion at UW-Madison Candy School: Pat Huffman, Michelle Frame, Judy Cooley, Randy Hoffberger, Michelle Schwink, Eric Schmoyer, and Dr. Rich Hartel. Building that network, you don't know when you're going to need it, but man, is it nice to be able to pick up the phone and get a different perspective. I would also like to thank our special friends, Brad and Karen Bowers, for being here tonight. Brad and I joined the Catholic Church together in 2018, and we co-founded the Bryan High School All-Class Reunion Alumni Concert for the Bryan community, which we've put on now for the past 5 years. Thank you both for your friendship. Also in attendance tonight, my sister Laura Moore, my sister-in-law Lori Price and Rob, and my mother-in-law Shirley Clark, who sometimes introduces Teresa and I as my son and daughter-in-law. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this weekend with us. It really means a lot. My children, Andy and daughter-in-law Laura, who's not able to be here tonight, son Austin and daughter-in-law Megan, and my grandchildren, Ryan, Claire, Molly, Cooper, and Sullivan. They all think that I have the best job in the world. Some of their childhood memories included going to the plant with me on weekends, and then I'd go in and check marshmallow peanuts, and they'd want to tag along, and I would go to throw them away, and they'd be like, "No, don't throw them away." And so they'd come home on a sugar high with some starch on their faces. They were always willing to do and looked forward to testing and trying new flavors. And now I get to share that with my grandchildren, which is really special. Being your dad has been one of the greatest joys of my life, but watching you both grow into the men you are today, great husbands and fathers, has made me incredibly proud. And last but not least, thank you to my beautiful wife, Teresa. We met at Spangler as summer college help on June 11th, 1984. We started dating later that summer, and now we've been married for 40 years. She's the rock in our family. She is my best friend, gives me great advice, and I can't imagine receiving this award without her by my side. I am humbled and honored to be inducted as part of the 2025 Candy Hall of Fame class. Thank you very much.